Hi, welcome to Pilates. Start from here. There's been a lot of talk lately about seated Pilates, Pilates in a chair. There's been seated Pilates and wall Pilates and all kinds of Pilates. I would like to take you through a seated positions, but not in the chair. The reason I'm saying that is when you're doing it in a chair, there's a possibility of arching your back, slouching your back, tensing your shoulders, and unless you're cuing perfectly, and I think that we're all trying, and we're all doing a good job, and the teachers do a good job, that it's really difficult to do. So we're going to practice here on the floor. So I'm bringing this little mat to go under my tailbone for some of the things that we're doing. You might get a little pillow or a little rug or something, or you may not need anything at all, but we will be on our tailbone for a portion of this workout. So let's start with our warm up. Let's sit on our sit bones, whatever way you can fold your legs to get your head out over your tailbone, your ear, shoulder, hip in alignment, your belly button to your spine. Inhale up, exhale the ceiling, and inhale down. And exhale up and inhale down, and exhale up and inhale down, and exhale up and inhale. And let's take it to the other side, reaching to the corner of the wall. So the corner where the ceiling and the wall meet. So you have your hand over your ear, make sure it's nice and long. You're grounded down in that glute on that side. Your hand is under, good, and you put your hand over your ear and guide it across. Yeah, look when my neck just releases. Okay, so inhale across, rotate and open up. Big wide opening right here. Good. And then we're going to go back into our spinal twist, hand on the thigh. You don't have to if you don't want to. Hand behind the glute. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Lift up, belly button to spine. Good job. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, bring it back to the center. Roll the shoulders back. Roll the shoulders forward. And let's switch to the other side. Nice. Inhale up. Make sure you're on your sit bones. Inhale down. And up. And inhale. And exhale and inhale, and then we exhale over to the corner of the room on the other side. We're lifting into a diagonal. We're not crushing down onto our hip like we do in some of our stretches. We close that hip and rib cage gap, but today we're really not doing that. All right, hand on the ear and guide it across. Really open up. Make sure your shoulder's not rolling forward, so you want to tuck that back a little bit. And then inhale across, exhale with that big wide open back. Good job. And then let's take it to the back. Hand behind you. Big inhale and exhale, rotate. Big inhale and exhale, rotate, lift up. Big inhale and exhale, rotate, hold it right there. Breathe 3 times. I know I do the same opener every time, but it really does do the job, so why change it? Inhale to prepare, exhale, bring it back together, hands together, interweave the fingers, push it out to the front, and open up the back. Nice. Hands in front of the ears, legs into seated butterfly, pitch forward right here, reaching across under my desk, under the camera, really reaching. And then elbows point down as you curl yourself up, dropping your shoulder blades, head over tailbone. Put your feet out in front of you, hip width across, and we go side to side, to side, to side. 5 and 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Okay, great job. Okay, so let's look at some of the exercises the people who teach seated Pilates do. I'm going to take a single layer and put it under my glute. I'm going into plank. So in this first position, we're back on our hands. Now, there's a clear possibility that you can't be back on your hands, which is fine. You can come down to your elbows. However, when you're down on your elbows, there's a head issue, right? That turtle thing moving forward. You need to relax your head into a lifted position over your tailbone. If that's hard because of shoulder and neck injuries, take it all the way down, okay? Because all of these positions can be done on the floor. They just offer them in a chair as a way of giving people modifications and something that lets them work no matter where they are. So I'm going to be up here. You can decide to be up here or not be. All right, so your feet are in front of your knees. So when you're sitting in the chair for Pilates, you're going to have your legs out in front of you. Now the difference is we're grounded and they're suspended. They're usually suspended. So we're going to take our feet off the floor. Now, the fact of the matter is you can put the feet down on the floor if you want to. So we're going to lift and lower one leg. So inhale up and exhale down. Pointed feet. 3, don't use your chest. 4, 5. Now, one of the things I'm going to do today, 6, 7, is I'm going to do counter work. 8, which doesn't happen a lot. 9, in the seated Pilates. 10, but I think if we're going to sit in this position, 10, we need to do the other side. 9, good. 8, that's just my common sense. 7, 6, last 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Lower it down. Let's go to the other side. 1, pointed foot, but nice bent knees. So this is a 45% bent knee. 3, if it's hard, we're not going to get as much work in the transverse abdominal. 5, so we want to keep it soft in that soft bend. 6, get that lengthening. 7, 8, 9, and 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Now we do them together. Point those feet. 1, don't move the top. 3, 2, 3, 4. So you can feel how this works through those hips. 5, even though you're seated. 6, it's pretty rigorous. 7, because it's so focused. 8, which is what makes chair Pilates. 9, so successful. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's extend our legs. Reach forward for a stretch. Lowering your chest toward your thighs. Just giving our back some love. See, this is what I worry about. In those positions, I worry about our backs. We have strong backs, but we don't want those backs to have to hold us when we have that strong core to do the same. So when we're in this position where there's a balance situation, the back really engages hard, more than just reciprocally for the front. So I just want to make sure that we get, okay, back into this position, but feet on the floor. Put one hand down, put the other hand behind the head, and we're going to do crossovers. 1, 2, 3. So this time you do cross the body. 4, 5. So you are crunching. 6. Exhale up. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Okay, other side. So let's hug up and come on over to the other side. Right, again, as if you're in that chair, you're lifted in this one. 1, 2, 3. Now you would have your hand down on the chair. 4. While you're doing this, 5. So if you decide to do this in a chair, 6. That would be your position. 7. But right now I'm trying to get 8 of those 9 protection things cued. So make sure your arm stays out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Stretch it out. I'm going to give you a break between each one because, again, it's a lot of push onto your back, and I want you to feel released, okay? All right, bring it up. Now our hands are on the side of the chair again or on the floor. The legs are off the floor, and we're going to drop to one side together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs are tight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Other side. Let's keep it tight. 1, don't let your body tilt. You're just rotating from the hips. 2, so make sure that you're in alignment. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, center, 9, 10 more. Arms are even. 1, 2, so you don't have one arm behind the other. They have to be in position. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Flex them out and come back to that strengthening forward. All right, curl it up. Okay, so we're going to do a chair crunch. So if you're in, we're trying not to get there today, but if you're in a chair, you're going to be straight up in this one. I'd like your arms behind the head. Your feet are on the floor. In the chair, they wouldn't be on the floor. They'd be suspended. And again, you can do this on a Bosu or a ball. Let's go. So crunch together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very hard work. 10. So if you need to help your legs, put your hands underneath. 1, that'll help. 2, but make sure you do that crunch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Flex it out. Okay, to counteract, again, for those of you who came late, I'm doing a version of chair Pilates, but on the mat, so that we can learn good cuing if we ever do, or you may have already, if we ever do chair Pilates. So this is going to be a counter stretch for all of that, and it's going to be your curl up. We love our curl up. So let's get off of our chair, our alleged chair, and move ourselves all the way down. So for a counter stretch, we're going to use our back in motion because the back holds us in position when we're doing those chair workouts, a lot of them. We'll start with our bent legs. Make sure that you've separated your glutes, or your hips and your rib cage, that your belly button's to the spine, you're zipped all the way up. You're going to inhale up, legs go out for the stretch up. You take it across, you stretch it up, and you curl it back down. And 2, inhale up, push out for the stretch, take it across, bring it to the stretch, and curl it. Nice. Here comes number 3. We're going to do 4 with the bent legs, and then we'll do the rest with the long legs. Take it across, make sure it passes the feet, bring it up, and curl it all the way down. Last one with the bent legs. If you're following me, you can always stay with those bent legs, because they really do help you get yourself up into that big, long stretch that is so beneficial for our bodies. Okay, going down to first the next 6, going down into long legs. I'm going to do my legs in a point. You can do your legs in a flex to get aid from your hamstrings, but doing them in a point gives you a lot more benefit. So because you're working without assisting, and so your core is doing all that work for you. That's 5. Here comes the next 5. Inhale up and reach to the sky. Take it across those feet. Bring it back up to the sky and curl it all the way down. Here comes number 7. Inhale and exhale. Take it across. Lift it back up into that exhale. Then you add an inhale here and you bring it all the way down. You've got 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Take it across. Always a gentle lift. Never jerking up. And bring it back down. You have 2 more. Inhale, exhale up. And take it across, shoulders stay away from those ears, lift it up and bring it all the way down. Your arms are near your ears, but not your shoulder. And here's your last one. Inhale, exhale up and take it across. That's about what I was doing. Inhale up and bring it all the way back down. And let's bring that pad back in. Again, we are doing a modification or a variation of the chair Pilates that we're seeing so popular on media these days, but I'm doing it on the floor so I can cue your backs. If you ever do it in the chair, you have to make sure that you have the kind of alignment work that you need. You can do it with your hands down on your elbows or all the way down lying on the floor. Okay, because some people came late. So we're coming back into that pike again, extending our legs out, and we're going to lift and lower for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the legs should be straight. 6. I can't get mine all the way straight in this position. 7. You do whatever you can. They should be pointed. 8, 9, and 10. Now circle. 1, 2. Now what's happening with the upper body? 3. It's perfectly still. 4. So it's not wiggling back and forth. 5. So make sure that you're holding yourself. And again, if you need to come on your elbows or on the floor. 6, 7. Do that. 8, 9, and 10. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right. Now we're seated straight on the chair, not in our pike. So this is an upper body one. This one isn't too bad. I'm going to add a little bit of progression in the second half. So we're going to do 10 straight and then 10 with a lift. So you're going to have one hand behind the head, one hand out in front of you. Now, if you're on a chair, of course, that hand is going to go straight down. You're going to lift your head over your tailbone and come down to the side, and 1, 2, good job, 3. So if you can't reach all the way down, don't flex your wrist. Actually curl it under. 5, 6, nice. 7, keep yourself lifted. 8, 9, and 10. Now for the next 10, we're going to lift the opposite leg. 1, don't let it land. 2, keep your head over your tailbone. 3, 4, pointed leg, soft bend. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Don't let the head go forward. You want to keep your head over your tailbone for this. All right, let's go to the other side. I don't think I have to turn. You got the idea. All right, hand goes under. You don't want to flex it. You'd rather have it curl. Let's go. 1, nice. 2, this is a straight up sit, not a pike. 3, 4, good job. 5, good. 6, perfect. 7, 8, pull that belly in. 9, and 10. Let's go. 1, 2, keep your head over your tailbone, don't curl. 3, 4, good. 5, you don't want that foot to land. 6, 7, because you're holding that right there. 8, good. 9, and 10. Now, one of the reasons, and forward, I decided to do this variation on the chair is a friend of mine thought, oh, chair Pilates, I can use it to rehab. And then she found out it was a little bit harder on the body than lying down on the mat. So it wasn't a rehab position for her at all. So I'm trying to create alternatives or awarenesses. So if you ever do chair Pilates, you have the awareness of what to do with your back, your hips, and your shoulders. We're actually going to come down to the elbows for this next one. And as I said at the top of the workout, we want to make sure that on this one, our head stays over our tailbone. Whenever we're in this position, people have a tendency to turtle and push their legs forward. Yes, I'm talking about you. All right, we're going to take our legs out to a 45. We cross 4 times, taking it down, and we cross 4 times, taking it up. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take it up. 1, 2, 3. That's 1. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1. Now you take it as far down as you can without arching your back. 2, 1. That's why I have us in this position. 3 and 4. The other positions we're more likely to arch our back. 2 and 3. 1, point, long legs. 3 and 4. Take it up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Cross. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take it up. 1, 2, 3. Number 5. 5 more. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3. That's 6. Let's go. 1. You only have 4 more. 2. You can feel the fatigue here, right? 3 and 4. So you see what has to help. 7. In holding you in these positions. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bring it up. 1, 2, 3, and 8. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Take it up. 1, 2, 3, and 9. Here's the last one. 1, 2. Looking straight to the corner of that room. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, and 10. All right. Bring it up. I'd like you to take the hips over to one side. Get a nice long stretch there. And then the hips over to the other side. Get a nice long stretch there. Nice job. Okay. We're back in our seated position. Now this crunch is going to be a tight crunch and it's going to be straight down. So your arms are beside your ears and your hands are layered on your head. You're going to lift, come back into pike and lift off the feet off the floor. Knees and elbows come together for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Extend your legs, hands on the shin, curl your back outward. Not anything with your shoulders, you just want to curl your back. We're going to do a set of rolling like a ball just to release some of the effect of this. And then we're going to go back to this kind of modification progression of chair Pilates. All right, so rolling like a ball, let's do 10 of those. You're at the top third of your mat. You bring your knees to your chest. Your hands are on your ankles. Your feet are pointed. You stay off the floor. Your body's in a C curve. You're looking through your thighs to your big toes. Your shoulder blades are down. Inhale back. Exhale 1. Don't let yourself touch the floor. And 2. Don't release those legs no matter where your arms are. 3, 4. Good job. Just rolling out that back. Tap those shoulder blades. Get those shoulders away from your ears. 7, 8, 9. Good job. And 10. And release those legs forward. I'm going to put my seat mat back in for that pike position. Nice. And again, back to what they're doing called chair Pilates. I looked at a bunch of them. Some of them are really rigorous. Some of them are like rehabilitation level. I'm taking you somewhere in the middle with what I'm doing here today, okay? Your hands are down for this one. Your knees are up and then your legs are straight up. Drop your shoulder blades. It's really easy to hike your shoulder blades up. So out in 1, 22, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Drop those shoulder blades now. If you're having trouble, come down here. 10, all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 20. Drop them forward in a flex. Take a turn to one side. Get a nice opening in your back. Breathe into it. And a turn to the other side. Nice opening in the back. Now we're going back to that same position. So you find where you want to be, doing one leg at a time. So one of the things you need to be careful of is not to tilt yourself over in the direction of the opening leg, of the abducting leg, okay? So you're on your pike. You're bringing your legs up, one leg up. 1, 2, 10 on each side. 3, nice pointed leg. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, one of the things that might happen, 8, is you might start to sink down. 9, so you've got to consciously bring yourself up. 10, 1, without pushing your chest open. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And flex forward and roll down into your foot. Nice. So as